Hi everyone. I know this is a little different from my normal format, but I figured today we would be going over how to do stamps, or at least putting them on a envelope in this one. So as you can see, here are the stamps right here. This one's put together. You can receive different heads with the handles or the heads separately. I know Walmart carries them, and you just put them on just like that. I know, like I said, I know Walmart has several sets in which they carry the heads. Now there's a couple different ways to put them on, or at least with the wax. Now there's this kind, which is a drip wax, which you can see right there. That's where you light it, up at the top. Okay. And then there's these ones, which come in little pellets. And with these ones, some of them come in like a pearl sheen. Now with these ones, you would need this and a candle. And either way, you need a flame. I choose to use a matches, but you can use a lighter to light the candle or light the tip on this one. Some of them also use these as little stars, depending on where you get them, and you can get a mixed bag on them. Alright, and I will show you how to seal an envelope using both methods. Okay. First, we'll do this one. Here's our envelope. I will use a ribbon right here. The ribbon is just for show. You don't necessarily need a ribbon. You do need more wax with a ribbon to hold the ribbon down. This could take a while. This is also known as a drip wax, since it obviously drips. I've seen these at Harry Potter. They sell them online. This is also the one in the set, one of the ones in the set that I was talking about for Walmart. This one takes longer, but it requires less items, since it obviously has the wick in it. It decides that, oh hey, so if you're going for more, hey, I need more space, I need more items or less items, I would go for more of this style versus the pellets. Also, as far as mailing them, I would suggest being careful with the wax and which types of wax you use, as they can chip, and when they use the machines in the mailroom, because they can break the wax seal and the wax seal may not make it. So keep that in mind if you're sending something with a wax seal, or if you are sold on the wax seal, send it in a package, or do some research and make sure that the wax is good for that. Now, in comparison to as you see, this one takes quite a while to drip wax onto what you're attempting to do. And it is all, just keep rotating it and making sure you get as much as you can onto it, because you'll end up with overhangs where wax. Alright. Okay. And just keep rotating it. This particular wax, I believe I got on Amazon. I forget how much I paid for it though, and I think it came with one of my stamps right here, I think. I don't know if it was that one, but... Okay. That should be just enough wax. Now this envelope I am giving to someone personally, not mailing this one out. So I would suggest, like I said, giving it, like if you're going to use a wax seal, giving it to someone rather than mailing it until you know for sure the wax will hold. Alright. Should be about enough. Make sure, always make sure your stamp is face up. Alright, there we go. And you just place it on top. Now, how long to wait? Usually I wait maybe a minute to make sure it is sealed. 30 seconds to a minute, depending on the wax and how hot you have it. So while we're waiting, move that out of the way. I have on the second one, it should not take nearly as long. I'm just going to get a sheet of paper. And we'll fold it here and here to make an envelope of some sort. And if you want to slip quick note in, you can slip it on that side. So that way, if you wanted to pre-make some. And I typically use, with certain pellets, I use 3 to 4. Right there. To fill it up. These ones I'll use 5. I like a lot of wax. Depends on how many you want to make. Okay. And then now typically I keep the matches, the match ends, simply to stir the wax and help it move along. So that way it can kind of make sure it gets melted evenly. And you want to make sure you don't put this down too low or it will snuff out the candle. Okay? See, it's melting already. They melt pretty quickly as far as comparatively. So it's just a matter of stirring it, making sure it gets evenly stirred and evenly melted. You don't want it to be burning. Now I have done several in this in a row, and the only problem is when you get wax on the very bottom of it, and sometimes the ash from the bottom or the soot from the bottom of it will burn if you use it like in a row. If you do this one and then you make another one and you pour it, you got to be careful that, you know, of getting soot from the bottom into the next set of seals that you make. Okay, see, it's melting pretty quick. All right, there we go. Now, these ones I got online. They were really, really cheap, so like something like this, I wouldn't suggest sending in the mail. And we just hold it down, pour. Now, I want to be careful as to where you put the wax. Right, and make sure it's upright. And you put it down. This style is definitely easier to use a ribbon on than the previous style right here. So we'll check on that one. See, right there. There's the finished one with the ribbon. Okay. Right there. Right. You can touch it to make sure, but be very, very, very careful. You can lift it very slowly. Usually you can tell when the edge is starting to harden, you know, just outside here. All right. There, and there is that one. And hopefully you enjoyed this video. Let me know if you did, if you like this style in particular. I will next time show you how to make your own wax with crayons and with like Crayola crayons, like that. Well, you don't need glitter ones, and some glue, or not super glue, glue guns, or glue gun glue. So next time I will show you how to do that. Have a good day. Bye.